Welcome, my mystic friends, to your October 2025 month ahead forecast, where it is about bold moves and decisive projects and forward momentum that is completely supported by the universe. I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate. I specialize in traditional Western and evolutionary astrology. I'm excited to share this month's astrological forecast with you. Now, if you're looking to plan ahead for 2026, stay tuned because I'm planning to release my year ahead 2026 videos and PDFs for each sign that will be available on my website. With them, you will find detailed planning reports for the upcoming year. So let's dive in. So for my Leo friends, Sun, Moon, and Rising, October arrives with this roar of fiery energy. It's perfectly in tune with your fiery nature, yet it also invites you to slow down, to look within, to ground yourself within the foundations that hold you steady. For you this month, it's activating the axis of your mind and your spirit. It's about communication and belief and home and family and the balance between what you know and what you're still learning. The stage is set for these important shifts this month. There's going to be moments of clarity that ignite your voice. There's breakthroughs within your learning or teaching path. There's deeper transformations within the places that you call home. This is going to be a month in order for you to integrate both your fire and your roots, claiming your brilliance while tending to the spaces that nurture your soul. So I want to start off with October 6th. You're first going to have Mercury enter into the sign of Scorpio. Now, this is in your fourth house of your home, your family, your foundation, your traditions. Here, Mercury in Scorpio, it wants you to sharpen your focus on your inner foundations. This is where conversations, they really go deep, and that truths, they cannot be ignored. You might find yourself truly pulled into conversations that with loved ones or family members that can peel back all of the layers, revealing truly what lies beneath them. You might feel more private, more protective. There could be old memories that now surface, asking you to revisit them. This is a really powerful transit for journaling or for reflecting on like the family dynamics, for digging into the stories that shaped your sense of belonging and who you are. Look to this time to be mindful to not be consumed with old wounds or looking at patterns. Instead, use this energy to transform from them. Allow Mercury and Scorpio to give you the clarity on how your foundations can be strengthened, how your roots can be supported for the next stage of your growth. Now, on the same day, you're going to have an Aries full supermoon. You have the sun in your third house of communication, neighbors, siblings, cousins, and then you're going to have this full moon, endings, closures, culminations that has to do with learning, studying. And so for you, this supermoon, it's in Aries, 14 degrees. It illuminates your beliefs, wisdom, knowledge, expansion, cross-cultural experiences. This is a powerful lunation for you because it magnifies you and like your world view, your faith, your desire to stretch beyond the familiar. This supermoon in Aries, it's bold, it's decisive. You might feel this sudden urge to just break free from a limiting belief system or to pursue a path of study or travel or a spiritual practice with renewed passion. There can be old frustrations that come up around education or study or faith or travel, that opportunities, they surface in order to urge the resolution, the completion. This lunation, it's asking you, where are you ready to grow? It might bring breakthroughs in your understanding of yourself and where you are in the world, who is in the world with you, where you connect with others, whether it's through study or teaching or travel or spiritual awakening. This supermoon, it's really pushing you to claim your truth with confidence. Now, I want to take us to the 13th. On October 13th, we're now going to have Venus enter into the sign of Libra. Now, Venus, the goddess of love and beauty and money and resources, in your third house of communication. It's learning. It's your connection to others. It's where we talk and exchange ideas with other people, email, phone, text. This is gentle, it's harmonious, it softens your words, it brings pleasure to your exchanges with other people. So conversations, they can now flow easy. The relationships with your siblings or your neighbors or with the people that you have within your immediate environment, they just feel sweeter. Now at the same time, you're going to have Pluto station direct. Pluto's in your partnership sector, your 7th house. Pluto is lighting up your partners as in personal and professional. This could be collaborative, best friend, significant other. Now for months, Pluto's retrograde, it has been transforming what your understanding of relationships has been. It's about teaching you about power dynamics, about control, the deep emotional bonds that you have with other people. Who has the power? Who has the control? Is everything fair and equitable? And so now, as Pluto stations direct, you feel this momentum that's going to be building within your partnerships. There can be new dynamics that now emerge, calling you to step into deeper, more authentic connections with other people. And so together, having Venus in Libra and Pluto here, it's all reminding you that your words, they carry power. Communication for you, it's not going to be just casual. It's going to shape within intimacy and the depth of your connections, your relationships, your partnerships. Speak with love, and you're going to find that your partnerships, they're now going to be able to transform and evolve. Now, as we move to the 20th, we're going to have Mercury now conjunct Mars. And so Mercury and Mars in your 4th house of home, family, traditions. This is really an intense transit for you, one that can really spark the importance of having those conversations, those decisions around like your living situation or traditions, your roots, your these patterns, your own inner foundations. Mars, it adds the heat. It adds urgency. It wants to cut. It wants to sever. Mercury, it sharpens your thoughts, your words. You might feel compelled to truly take action within your home life, whether it's moving forward with a decision within your living arrangement or confronting a family issue head on, or making decisions that can affect your stability, your emotional or your physical stability. Remember, the 4th house is your foundation. Look to be mindful of your words, because Mars can make Mercury's tone sharp, cutting, and biting. Harness this intensity in order to take constructive action and to speak the truth in a way that builds and doesn't break. Now, the very next day, you're going to have a Libra new moon. Libra, the sign of balance and the scales. New moon is always a fresh start, clean slate, new beginning, and it's in your 3rd house of communication, learning, and it's you planting the seeds for these new beginnings in how you connect, how you express yourself. This is an excellent lunation to start a writing project, or to take a class, or to strengthen your daily interactions. The 3rd house is how I communicate on a daily basis with neighbors, siblings, cousins. It can be writing or a blog or anything. It's relationships with siblings and neighbors that can now take on this fresh energy. Now, this moon, it does come with a square to Jupiter in your 12th house. Jupiter wants to expand. The 12th house is dreams, intuition, psychic ability. And this new moon, it's inviting you to set your intentions that revolve around your voice, but speaking your truth, but also a desire, a needing to listen, not neglecting the important details within the conversations. Instead, you committing to clarity and balance in all of the exchanges that you have with other people. This is the beginning of a new cycle that supports your growth both as a communicator and as a seeker of knowledge. Now, as we move towards October 22nd, you're now going to have Neptune, so things are now starting to pick up the pace. You're now going to have Neptune re-enter into the sign of Pisces. Neptune loves to be in Pisces, but this is a retrograde. So Neptune is backing up into the sign of Pisces, reactivating your 8th house of transformation, intimacy, shared resources, fear, control, those dynamics. And so these old themes of trust and vulnerability, financial entanglements, all of these topics can now resurface. This is offering you another chance to release those themes that seem to be weighing you down. Pay attention to your intuition. It's going to guide you towards this deeper healing. And knowing that on the same day, you're now going to have the sun move into your 4th house. And so a fellow water sign with the Neptune and Pisces. So having the sun at the bottom of your chart, this is your living situation. This is the house of the 4th house of home and family. The focus is now going to be turning inward. You might feel called to retreat into your own inner sanctuary, to strengthen your emotional foundation, to transform the spaces of what you need in order to feel safe and secure. Scorpio season, it's about depth. It's not enough to just skim the surface of anything that has to do with family or home matters. You want the truth, you want authenticity, and the courage to face what is real. Now for you, Leo, October of 2025, it's going to be this month of an alignment between your inner and your outer worlds. The Aries supermoon, it's really pushing you to expand your horizons. It wants you to claim your truth. It wants you to step out into the world and to move into growth. Mercury and Mars and Scorpio, it's here to sharpen your focus on your home, on your family. It's asking you to take the courageous action here. Venus in Libra, it's sweetening your voice. It's strengthening your connections. While Pluto, having Pluto now direct, it's going to transform your partnerships with this new power. Now, the latter half of the month, it's drawing you inward. Scorpio season pulls you to examine your roots, your sanctuary, your foundations, your life at home. Neptune in Pisces is reminding you that your true strength, it doesn't come from control. It comes from surrender, to trust, and to heal. This is not surface level astrology for you this month. This month, it's asking you to step into authenticity, to align your beliefs with your words and your foundations with the truth of who you're becoming. Look to expand your horizons with this full moon because breakthroughs are going to be within your worldview. This is an opportunity for you to embrace them. Look to speak with grace because Venus in Libra, it'll soften your words. Use them to build the connections. Look to transform things with Pluto. Pluto is going to push your relationships to this deeper level. And Mercury and Mars is going to call for action and honesty within your family and in your living space. It'll have you going back not just now, but into past generations and wanting to understand traditions or DNA, or it's about understanding who you are and who you have come from. And Scorpio season is about grounding yourself with the authenticity to dig into it. Leo, a mantra for you for 2025 October can be, I ground myself in truth and authenticity. I expand my vision with courage, and I am speaking with love, and I am allowing transformation to strengthen my home and my heart because my light is steady, because my foundation is strong. So for my Leo friends, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much because it is your energy that fuels my journey.